Going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for another one of them reactions. And this time we got one of them, funny videos that my dog Church be doing. And because we haven't done one of those in a while. And I know he's currently, been going back and forth with somebody. I haven't really been keeping up with the whole beef, but a bunch of people was tagging me in some of those videos and sending them to me. And I was like, at this point, I feel like it's a little too late to go back and just, continue to put gas on that fire. But we'll just kind of jump into where he's at now and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? So this one's called I'm Sorry. So we're not gonna sit here and waste any time, and we're gonna see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let go, record screen. Let's hit that full screen and let's see what he's talking about. I'm Sorry by UpChurch. Lego. Oh, there's Chief. You hear him? Let's go.
You thought I was going to say sorry about something? This video is probably going to...
Off tops. You thought I was going to say sorry about something? Not really. No. Knowing you, your titles they're usually either like really clickbaity or like controversial in some fashion or manner because you like to get people to, you know what I'm saying, have conversation, because that drives the videos to go, further in the algorithm and all that good jazz and everything else, because you understand algorithms, sir. So no, I didn't expect you to apologize to nobody. No.
Some people unfollow me. If you do unfollow me, I don't want you here anyways, so don't bother writing a whole big ass novel about it. I know you want this like
Ain't
big,
that the truth though? People be trying to like sit there, like I was just looking at some comments earlier today on some videos, and people wanted to give you like full out blown just paragraphs and essay responses and stuff to like try to prove their point. Like, bro, after about like 2-3 sentences, I stop reading. I usually just heart it and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. A lot of if it's more than I care to read, which is usually more than a couple sentences, I'm probably not gonna read your whole response. You know what I'm saying? I'll like it and you'll that's just what it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Where I give a fuck. But I'm not an actor, and I didn't hear no one say click action. So yeah, I'm pretty much at this weird spot in my career. How do I explain this? How do I know how to explain this? If my career was a pregnant woman, like, I feel like I have all these ugly babies, like hundreds of ugly babies trying to suck my titties.
If my career was like a ugly pregnant woman... It's like having a bunch of just ugly babies trying to suck your titty. Like, oh, okay. Great visual, bro. That's a hell of a visual. Like, what?
That's yeah. All the pregnant ladies just like throwing formula. Like, here's some formula. And they're like, no, we want to suck your titty. Why am I telling you this? Because it's fucking fascinating.
Is it, I guess, I guess I see where he's trying to go at that. Like, He basically, like, he gives so much content on a regular basis, and I feel like he gives, like, a wide range of content, but there's still always people who are like, nope, that's not right. Nope, that isn't it, Church. Nope, that can't be a good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, not everything that an artist does is going to be for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not realistic to think that, like, you're going to love 100% of, your favorite artist, music or, creative choices all the time. Like, that's an unrealistic thought. But it is annoying when people want to sit there and give, like, again, essay fucking responses and shit on why and how and what you could have did better and all this nonsense. But yet they're not out here doing it themselves. And it's just really, it's confusing. Like, just take it for what it is. If you love it, cool. If you don't, cool. Like, let's just move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got so much more to give. Yeah, but anyway, let's finish what he was talking about. Let's finish his thought.
Weird. It's weirdly fascinating. So what inspired me to make this video was yesterday, a kid asked me on Instagram, where you do the questionnaire thing. He was like, how do you deal with being picked on all the time? I said, well, I don't get picked on in real life, so it don't matter. So then I sat there for a good 5.
That is so real. People, like, the internet is such a weird space. I know we all know this, but it's such a weird space. I'm going to say it again. It's a weird space. And people who have no balls, I'm going to say it again, people who have no balls to goddamn do what they need to do in real life and say what they, want to say in all over the internet to your face, it just makes no sense. And that's why it's like, I don't be taking the internet serious really ever, because it's, why? How can you? You know what I'm saying? 90%, 98% of the people on there talking shit are not about shit and would not ever pop that shit in real life. You know, there's probably about 2% that would maybe, but the reality is those 2% probably aren't on the goddamn internet really capping and talking shit too tough. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's just move on.
Minutes. Just thinking about what the kid asked me. And like what was going through the kid's head. What was he expecting my answer to be? And then I was like, dude, I'm in a weird point in my career, bro. Like a weird spot, for real. Because in my life, to me, I'm regular. I drive a 79 Bonanza to the gas station. I hang out with the same friends every weekend. I text my mom every day, say, hey, you need me to do anything for you? And she'll say yes or no. I go to work, do my job, and I pay my workers on Friday. The extra time that I have is just like everyone else. It's either for me or for my old lady. And trust me, I know a lot of people follow me because I am just regular. You know, I mean, especially in definitely a regular dude. Extra as fuck.
Besides the fact Church being just one of the hardest working individuals that I've met in real life, and there's a reason why his lifestyle gets to be the way that it is, because you don't just get that handed to you. That's work, a lot of continuous work, sleepless nights, and a lot of sacrifice. You dig what I'm saying? Besides the fact that he will outwork a lot of you motherfuckers, myself included in most cases. Yeah, he's just a regular ass dude, bro. Like, I've hung out with him, you know, smoked some weed and kicked it, rode dirt bikes and fucking four-wheelers and shit, kicked the shit, sat by the fire, fucking talked some more shit. Like, it was regular shit. We watched movies. You know what I'm saying? We sat there and watched the movie. Like, aside from the fact that he stays moving and he's always busy because he's got shit to maintain, you don't maintain that type of lifestyle by not working. You know what I'm saying? Or at least continuing to, you know, grow your assets and the things that are going to continue to bring money in. Yeah, like, he's a regular ass person, bro. I promise you that. I'll 100% vouch. Regular person.
And me being the person I am, I'm saying this stuff because I'm documenting it. I want to go back and look at this one day. Because, I mean, in a sense, it's a social experiment that I'm actually going through. I mean, essentially, this YouTube channel is the life of somebody from a nowhere town who dropped out of high school, was a painter, and ended up being a really fucking big independent artist. Not to mention, come on, bro. Look at the times we're living in.
You never know what could happen, man.
Society.
Follow your dreams.
Look what I look like. Look what I sound like. Look where I came from. I became a fucking hip-hop artist. What are the fucking chances? I mean, and that's something you can't go to...
He said, what are the fucking chances? And that's real shit, though. But you never know what you can do when you just stay consistent. When you just keep pushing, you just keep working, you just keep following the dream, bro. You just never know what is possible. That's the reality.
College for, so... Yeah, I'm going to document this shit because it's bizarre and interesting. Now, a lot of y'all don't need to watch this video, but a lot of you do need to watch this video because there are some people that follow this page that are a tad bit too entitled, and you do need a reality check. So, like last week, somebody wrote me this huge comment on how they have to unfollow me now. They're very sorry they have to, but they have to for these set of reasons. What they fail to understand is there is no part of me that gives a shit if they stay here or not. I'm on this camera for people who are interested in what I'm doing. That's why it's
ain't that the truth.
But lately with me, people feel so entitled that it's fucking cringe, dude. It's like people are like, hey, here's the list.
You know, it's part of it though. It's a gift and a curse that church is so personable and so willing to, you know, let people have the ability to reach out to him, like, personally, like, not via like his cell phone or something like that, but like just being able to, you know, have so much access to being able to comment on every video, pretty much being able to hit up his DMs on multiple different social media accounts and, you know, all that good jazz. So there's, you know, not saying you're going to get a response, but the chances of him seeing your comments or your message is highly high, you know, like it's a pretty good chance that he's gonna at least see it. Again, whether he responds, that's to be determined. But when he does see it and he does decide to respond, you know, you know, it's dope. But again, Sometimes it's because you people are entitled. Sometimes people want to sit there and tell you what you should be doing and how you should be doing. Again, I'll reiterate, I just said this like a few minutes ago. Like, some people just want to tell you how, what, when, where, and all the good jazz. But then you sit there and you look at their page, or you go and look at and they don't have anything going on. It's like, bro, like, you don't have it figured out to be trying to tell me how to figure it out. Like, chill out, bro. If you like the content, great. If you don't, great. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, let's go.
Then I don't like that you're doing. Here's the things, the stuff to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that I was taking orders. Go fuck yourself. And I know a lot of Creek Squad feels the same way. I see the comments.
That's
you know
real.
why? Because any normal fucking level-headed person knows that this ain't normal. And to be real, the level I'm at right now is a level where a lot of motherfuckers dip out and never come back. Especially when you've been through some of the crazy, bizarre, almost non-believable shit that I've been through. To a lot of people, it wouldn't be worth it. They'd be like, fuck this. But I'm on a mission for people like me who come from places like where I come from. So it makes me happy to go through this shit and come through the other side. Because it gives people hope for whatever the fuck they're going through. If they can watch me go through it, then they know they can go through it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely motivation. I think every group of people needs to have, somebody that represents them doing something dope and positive and all that good jazz. But I think if you just are somebody who can step outside of yourself for a moment and just look at the success that somebody has brought and how they moved and where they came from and where they are now and find motivation from that. Like, you could find motivation anywhere, bro. Like, that's the reality. Like, church can be motivation for anybody who just wants to just watch and see and listen, like, and who would take the time to just explore what he has to offer. You know what I'm saying? Again, like, you're not gonna appreciate or like everything that comes out of this man's mouth. But again, you can't say that about any person that you like on this planet, that you 100% agree with everything, every view, every opinion. Like, that's the most asinine shit I've ever heard. If that's what you believe, like, that's the craziest shit ever. But again, it's not about believing and agreeing with everything. It's just being able to be like, bro, like, I see where you came from and I see where you at now. You got a crazy story. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? And finding motivation from it. But let's go. I just had to get my motivational out there. My motivational speech.
So if anyone ever questions it, go back and look. It's there. I've had chicks date me that are musicians. They got me to write them hit songs about having sex. And then got on the camera and was like, damn, you tried to have sex with me. Who the fuck do you think we wrote the song, dummy? I've jump-started numerous careers out of money out of my pocket for somebody else. Never asked for no money back.
That's real shit.
And they turn around, they're like, fuck him. And then when I'm like, dude, why'd you do that? Then they get back on the internet, they're like, I'm sorry. Or what's her face that made it to where I had to cancel a fuck ton of shows. All because I refused to have sex with her, bruh. Could you imagine being in court with someone you barely know that you rejected, and they're in court looking at the judge going, he has dead bodies in his yard. Him and his friends fucking kill people. He has an underground torture chamber at Ghost Ranch. And starts crying. Bro, put your...
Wait, what? Like, I know who he's talking about. We ain't gonna name no names. You know who he's talking about. But I didn't realize it got that deep. Like, I know the situation got deep, but that is what? Bruh. I've been to the Ghost Ranch. I didn't get kidnapped. I didn't get brought to no chamber. I was even there one of the times she was there. What are you talking about, bro? That is the craziest thing I ever heard. Whoa. You got bodies in the yard, bro? If there's bodies in the yard, it's because these motherfuckers was trespassing and trying to do some shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. Bruh, that is nuts. Holy cow. Okay, that's, yeah, whoa, okay.
Yourself in those shoes.
Whoa.
You're in a courtroom.
Wow.
A bunch of cops, a judge, in the middle of this fucking city, and this fucking crazy person is telling everyone in the courtroom, you've murdered multiple fucking people. Telling the judge that you've built an underground facility where you torture people and it's underground so no one can hear it.
Bruh.
Or when people need vehicles, and I'll give them brand new vehicles, and then they ride around in the vehicle that I bought them talking shit about me. Full-grown men drawing pictures of my face.
That's so crazy too. That is the craziest thing. Like as much shit and flack as people have tried to give me for like associating or being friends or cool with church, and like, you know, the people like his friends, you know, like I don't give a fuck, because the reality is I give the same energy that I receive. And I've never, all the times that I've ever visited church, spoken with church, any of Deered Off, fucking Leroy, you know, Miss Patty, you know what I'm saying? Mama Patty, you know, like I've never gotten any vibe of like being uncomfortable. I've never felt, you know, like I was not wanted, or, you know, like it's nothing. Like I don't, like, it just confuses me why people want to sit there and judge a book by its cover, like, but then they don't want to be judged themselves. Like, that shit is so crazy to me. But yeah, I've never had a bad experience dealing with church, any of his friends, his family, Adam Calhoun, any of his people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I went to the Redneck Rave, bro, like that, it was so much love. Like, it's not even funny. And that's why, like, I could just care less when people want to sit there and try to tell me what and how and where. You know, I think the only thing that would frustrate me is when people would forget that I'm still a person too. And like, I have stuff going on too, and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, like, sometimes I just want to be me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just church's friend. Like, I'm Mile High. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. Let's go.
See that they're trying to send me something, they get mad and go on this tangent for a week where they're like, fuck yeah. We're even up to recently with the fucking,
And I don't know why people be trying to get something out of somebody and then wanting to sit there and talk like trash. Like how can you do that? Like, it's one thing to sit there and want to like pull your boy aside and be like, yo, bro, I don't agree with what you said, or, you know, that move you made and blah, blah, like respectfully, like disagree with somebody and like make your point be known and like, or known, and like let you guys have, you know, the opportunity to just have the conversation. A lot of people are so quick to go to social media and say things that, you know, out of emotion, really. That's very emotionally driven responses. And then when the storm comes the fucking, you know, their way, and things stop going their way, then, you know, they wonder why. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm so I didn't mean it. I didn't, like, bro, you shouldn't, like, what, you don't bite me and then sit there and think that I'm gonna let you have another chance to do it? Like, the fuck? That make no sense, bro. That make no sense.
God damn it. The fucking heavy duty guy. Dude who has 484,000 subscribers, and he's online lying, saying he gave me $4,000. You didn't give
Church
me
does not need your $4,000, bro.
You know you didn't.
Church does not need your $4,000.
You did.
I promise you.
Me and everybody else watching this video wants to see proof of you giving me that. You have to have a receipt.
Shit. If you want to send $4,000, send it my way, player. You know what I'm saying? Like, church didn't need it, and he wouldn't have accepted it from you. You know, because he would have been like, what do I need this $4,000 break, bruh? Like, what? What are you talking about? That's not even payroll for me right now. Like, what are you talking about, bro? For what? What do I need that for? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to send it to somebody, you want to sit there and be like, yo, I sent this person $4,000. She send it to my high. My high be like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool, I'll take it. You need my Cash App, it's down in the descriptions below. You know what I'm saying? PayPal's there too. Whichever one you want, player. Whichever one you want, player.
Giving me
that's so crazy. You'd be trying, like, come on, like, that is nuts.
Check,
let's be real.
and written agreement, literally anything.
Real.
And look, I know it's going to hurt some of your fans' pride or whatever, but he don't have that, y'all. Because that did not happen. This badass, heavy-duty cowboy you guys think is a fucking cowboy has been harassing my producer, Stoner, for 6 months. Stoner is a very chill, very respectful, very humble producer that is a family man that has 3 kids.
He really is, too.
You're blowing his fucking phone up over and over from different numbers. Stoner's never done bad business a day in his life. Ask any of the artists that work with him. Like
Stoner's
Jelly,
a good dude.
Lil White, fucking Demon Jones, Tech Nine, Adam Calhoun, Dizzy Wright. I mean, the fucking list goes on. Stoner don't even like the internet shit, dude. He usually stays off of it. But it's sad as fuck that this man had to stop what he's doing to make.
He pretty much only uses it for promotional reasons, like legitimately business.
Just remember, he come out to the camera and flat out told y'all that I have 4,000 of his dollars, didn't he? He did. Here we go.
I wanted to bring some information coming from Stone Baby Sounds because he had made a response revolving around the heavy-duty country situation and had this to say. This dude is so desperate for attention. Never signed with him. We signed a basic agreement for me to produce 5 songs. He paid half of the agreement and received 4 out of 5 songs and has harassed me nonstop the last 6 months. All because Ryan didn't want to write his songs for him. Let's leave this dude in the past.
Sound familiar? Another dirty vampire baby trying to suck some titties that don't belong to him. But here's my thing. You looked at 484,000 people that follow you all the time for the truth. And you lied directly to their face about something easily debunkable. If you'll lie about something small, what the fuck else will you lie about? I mean, damn, dude. Somebody who claims to be pro-American and covers news that involves our whole country, and you over here lying about giving somebody $4,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't respect you anymore. Hell,
I
should've
promise
known
you.
something was up when you were at my house and you came there without a vehicle. I was like, well, you can borrow my Mustang. And you're like, well, I can't drive a 6-speed. So I was like, okay, well, here's my automatic truck. What the fuck? That's the thing. I see all this shit. And then I'm like, people have the audacity to be like, man, you're changing.
And you know, and the thing that's so crazy is
you've got.
Like, I'm sorry this video is taking forever, but this shit is funny. But I can vouch, personally vouch that, like, if you're there and you're not, you know, mobile or, you know, whatever, like whatever you may need while you are in the vicinity of church, he will make sure that you have it. Or at least have access to. Like, I can't tell you how many times, both times that I was at his house, that he offered for me to drive any of his cars pretty much. Like, if he knew where the key was, it was pretty much like, yeah, cool, drive it. Like, if it ran, cool, drive it. Like, it was not an issue. You know what I'm saying? He'd like, hey, bro, I gotta go run and do this real quick, or I gotta go record something real fast, or whatever the case might have been. You know, I gotta go work. He mowed his lawn while I was there one of the times. So, but it was always love. Like, hey, bro, like, you need to go to the store, you need sticks, or you're hungry or something. Like, take the like one of the, what did he take the Mustang, take the fucking I'm trying to remember all the cars that were there the time I was there, because there was a whole bunch and his lineup has changed drastically since the last time I was there. But yeah, like, it was whatever. Like, if it ran and had keys and insurance and, you know, whatever, do what you gotta do, player. Like, so I already know. Like, if it wasn't borderline church being like, yo, do you want to, like, I'll just give you the Mustang. Like, that's how nice he is. Like I borderline, like, would almost fucking be like, church probably offered to give him that Mustang. Like, fuck letting him just drive it. He probably was like, do you need a car? You can drive away with this fucking Mustang if you know how to drive it. Like, do what you gotta do, player. You know what I'm saying? I'll just go get another one. Like, church is such a, like, just generous, like, non-materialistic ass dude. Like, he does not give a fuck about none of that materialistic shit, bro. Like, at all. It's not even in his heart to fucking care.
A lot meaner. You don't say. Well, you see fuck face in the comments who's delusional as shit. Normal people out here really don't like when strangers try to suck their titties dry. Not everybody lives in fucking lollipop land. And dude, some of the comments involving this dude are bizarre. Seeing people being like, dude, you guys are fucking like best friends. No, the fuck we wasn't. The fuck do you think a best friend is?
That's crazy. That's like me saying, like, I think that's why I think it frustrates me sometimes when people be like asking me, like, if I, you know exactly what church is doing or like his every move and shit. But it's like, bro, like, we're homies, but we're not best friends. Like, we don't speak every day for me to know these questions. Like, you guys ask me such personal things about this man that, like, I would never even ask. Like, I understand my position as being a friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys I understand it sometimes, but I love y'all. But yeah, that's some real shit though. Like, just because like we hung out does not mean, and had a good time too. Like, that's the thing. Like, just because we hung out, had a great time, and showed people that people from different walks of life can get along and have fun and get, you know, have real conversation and shit, didn't mean that we was like best friends. And I would have never took it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never expected like Church to sit there and like prioritize me more than like all the people that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a crazy thought. Like, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, like that, I hella feel that. Like, yeah, that's nuts.
Robbed a lot, man. There's one comment he had in there on his page made me go roll a fucking blunt. This one motherfucker said, man, I was really hoping to see that collab between you two. Would have been super dope. Are your fucking ears broke? What the fuck makes you think I want to do a collab with something that sounds like this? What the hell is wrong with you? Hiding places cruel. Broken banks, jack drinks, keep them kids from school. Ask the bartender for a smile.
The funny thing is this is probably the most views that this video has. Like, he probably has less views on this actual fucking music video than this video right here. So this is the most people that have probably ever seen or heard a snippet of that song. Because I know I haven't heard it. This is the only part I've heard, and I had to interrupt it because I really don't want to hear it.
Never thought a beer without a mask could be a crime. God damn.
Yeah, I can out-rap this dude.
Yeah, I'm still smiling with the lip of Copenhagen. COVID don't spread down south in the country. Roping on my horse.
Yeah, that was weird. Bad. Badly weird. Weirdly bad.
I'm totally gonna stop everything I'm fucking doing for this guy. Yeah, so when you ask me am I changing,
man.
The answer is yes. If you're gonna sit here and tell me I'm unfollowing you because you don't let's go Brandon, then I want you to fucking leave. You're gonna make me dumb or stay in here. What do you expect me to fucking say? When I wake up in the morning and I got some fucking fake cowboy in the woods by the interstate being like, I need to know some answers about some other guy. Answer these questions even though you're not the guy. It appears Mercy said fuck the police. Did you know about this? I don't fucking care, dude. I care about the motherfuckers in my house, the motherfuckers in my community, and the people I meet in real life.
Facts.
I like living in real life. It's pretty fucking nice. If you want to stay on the internet and let's go Brandon everyone to fucking death and make statements with your capital letters on your signs while you argue because someone has capital letters on their signs, go for it, dude. We're not the same person, which is why I don't hang out with you. I don't fucking like people like you. So please, if you're one of these people, there's the fucking door.
Oh, man.
I live out here with real people, not in fucking La La Land. Good God. You know, you should probably change your fucking name since you can't drive a 6-speed. How the fuck you gonna call yourself heavy duty when you can't
heavy duty
6-speed?
Look, I'm even a city boy and can drive a 6-speed. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to drive a fucking a 6-speed Toyota Tacoma, like a 90, what was it, like a 98 or something, a 95 or something. It was an old school Toyota Tacoma. You know what I'm saying? One of the motherfuckers that will run forever. But yeah, even even a city boy like me, bro, know how to drive a 6-speed. You know what I'm saying? You know, I prefer, them automatics and shit because I'm lazy. You know what I'm saying? When I drive, I want to just, I just want to go. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I know how to drive a 6-speed. I can do what I got to do. If we get pulled over and my dog got to go to jail because whatever, you know what I'm saying? We being reckless, speeding, doing what we was doing. It's okay. It's okay. You want to know why? Because I could be like, hey, church, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the whip back. You know what I'm saying? Let me hop in the driver's seat of the Stang real quick. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I might grind a gear or two, just getting my, my feels back. But we lit. I'll get it back to the compound. You know what I'm saying? Get mom and everybody. We gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? You be out in 2-3 hours, dog. I got you. You know what I mean? I can help motherfuckers get out of trouble and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta leave. Your shit ain't gotta get towed. You ain't gotta get the tow bill, the salvage lot, motherfucking bill and shit, or tow yard bill and all that nonsense. None of that, bruh. None of that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that I've been in some situations where I potentially had to maybe be a driver when I was supposed to be a passenger. Yeah, but it's all right because we made it. Hey, mama, we made it. Mama, we made it. No, let's go.
There you go.
Let's finish this off.
Oh, by the way, to everybody who was following me that was like, man, church, can't believe this, totally unfollowing now. Your ass ain't staying either. Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't, you fucking diva. Did I forget anything? Oh, yeah. I seen the video from 2014 where you're like, look, everyone, I'm sure it's gonna be fucking N-word. Well, here's you an updated video, you clickbaiting bitch-ass nigga.
Oh!
Now go learn how to drive a stick shift. Ever dirty?
Oh, man. There's gonna be some people that are mad at that. Boom, 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 mad at that. Y'all want to sit there and know what I have to say about it? I don't give a fuck.